Our video for today will discuss about linear and non-linear text. Welcome, my dear students! In our class, we respect each other, we do our best, and we support one another as we learn together. Let us now start our discussion about linear texts and non-linear texts. Can you tell the difference between linear text and non-linear text based from the illustrations below? Let's start! Linear text. Linear texts are the most common type of text. It needs to be read from start to end to understand its meaning. Examples are poems, short stories, novels, and other educational texts. While in non-linear texts, the information are presented graphically. It uses charts, tables, graphs, pictures, or diagrams. Let us now proceed to the types of non-linear texts. The line graph. It is commonly used to show trends. It is easy to read because the reader is able to identify the trend based on the direction of the line. The picture on the right is an example of a line graph. The line graph consists of an x and y axis, and the information in the graph is presented by a line. This is a line graph of an enrollment of BINHS. The numbers on the y-axis represents the number of students, while the number on the x-axis represents the school year. It is stated in this line graph that from year 2017 until 2021, the enrollment increases. Next, we have the bar graph. It consists of columns or bars arranged horizontally or vertically. It is used to show comparison between variables. This picture is an example of a bar graph. This is an example of a bar graph. The numbers on the y-axis represents the number of people, while on the x-axis, we can see different kinds of fruits. In this bar graph, It is stated that most people prefer grapes as the delicious fruit, and the least preferred delicious fruit is mango. Then we have the pie chart. It is a visual representation of information on parts or segments as a proportion, percentage, or fraction of the whole. What you see is an example of a pie chart. This is an example of a pie chart about the favorite type of movie. In this pie chart, it shows that romance and comedy are the most favorite type of movie, while the least favorite type of movie is drama. Then last, we have the Venn diagram. It uses circles to represent the similarities and differences between two things. The overlapping circles present similarities, while those that do not overlap show the differences. The picture is an example of a Venn diagram. This is an example of a Venn diagram that compares and contrasts linear text and non-linear text. This indicates that the differences between linear text and non-linear text are: linear text needs to be read from start to end, while non-linear text does not need to be read from start to end and it uses visuals. And the similarities between the two is that they are type of text and they contain information. Here are some steps in transcoding information from linear to non-linear text. First, read the text carefully to get the main idea. Second, focus on the important information. Third, use phrases or words in presenting the data. Fourth, organize the information. Fifth, use appropriate nonlinear text in presenting the information. Thank you for watching!
Click subscribe here at Teacherrific.